So today's video is about a makeup tutorial, which was the eye look I'm wearing right now. I'm testing out the new NYX eyeshadow palette. They just recently launched the holiday selection, I presume. So it's kind of like a first impression of this eyeshadow palette. So today's eye look, I used all the colors from this eyeshadow palette. So I do have some feedback and what do I think about this palette. So this intro can be a little bit long. By a little bit long, I meant really long, because I do have quite a few things to say about this palette. So if you really want to see the tutorial, just jump to after minute 7. Yes, I know I talk a lot and I just never can shut up, and why I'm still talking. If you're not interested in any of my opinions on this palette, then you can just fast forward to the tutorial part. If you want to hear out what I think about this palette, then just keep listening. So first thing I have to say that NYX is getting so much better recently. I don't know what's wrong with them. I think they're on fire this year. Like literally every time I go shopping every 1 or 2 weeks, like just kind of like browsing, not necessarily have to buy something, but I like to go to the drugstores or some shopping mall and to see some new trending makeups. So every time I go into Boots, the drugstore in Ireland, I always can see there's something new products launched by NYX. So if you guys remember, I went mad for the other two NYX eyeshadow palette they launched in autumn. They are totally affordable. I know it's a bit more expensive than some other low-end drugstore products like Catrice or Essence or E.L.F, but this one are actually pretty good, like the quality, the formula. I love these two palettes. So yesterday when I was shopping around in Boots and I saw the new trending products, which it's called In Your Elements. There are 5 different eyeshadow palettes and I swatched all of them in the store, like few eyeshadows from each palette. So I got the one called Fire. So look, I think it definitely is a holiday selection. The rest of 4 palettes are called Water, Earth, Metal, and Wind. The packaging of Water, that palette, is so pretty. But it's just because of the colors in that palette I won't be using. It's not my type, so that's why I didn't get it, but I almost gonna get it because of the packaging. It's so pretty. The first thing draw my attention is the palette called Earth, because if you know me, like I love all these warm tone colors. Earth palette is like all like warm tone colors eyeshadow palette, so the typical what I would go for. And my friend was shopping together with me and she was like, actually I think you could do a really good Christmas eye look with this palette, because they're so different. Like it's different as the eyeshadow palettes you normally have, because they have such a bright colors in it, and like this red here and this bright yellow here, this yellow here. So she was like, I can already picturing you doing a Christmas eye look. I was like, oh my god, yes. And also because I saw there's a poster for this eyeshadow palettes, like their models was wearing different eye look by different eyeshadow palette. Well, I saw the model who was wearing this, the eye look created by this palette, and I was like, I would definitely gonna create the same eye look, because I really like that eye look. It's so nice, and so just right away I can tell it's just for Christmas, or you can say for summer. I have to say NYX is stepping up so much recently. I just like, there's so many products from NYX are really good. I feel like recently I purchased 80% of the products is from NYX. Alright, so that's enough about the good side of NYX products. Now I want to roast NYX, this brand, a little bit. Just a little bit. I do feel like they are getting better, but also the issue is that they are getting pricier. So I don't know whether you guys think the same as me, but I don't feel like they are a drugstore products anymore. For example, this palette is cost 33 euro in a drugstore, and I'm just like, what? It's like usually I would be like, oh, I can get 2 palettes together. But this time I'm just like 33. Like if you pay for like 10 euro extra, you probably get other like high-end brand eyeshadow palettes, like Too Faced or Urban Decay or like similar brands, because I was just like, this is way pricier than that one. This one is 22 euro and this one is 33. I know it's a limited edition, but the price range is not a drugstore range. Do you know what I mean? And also because I used all the colors from this palette today, I don't know how I feel about it, because I have such a complicated feeling about this palette, and this palette is complicated as well, because it does, some colors are blended so easily, nicely, smoothly, and so pigmented, but some colors, you just couldn't show the color on your eyes. And for example, this red color here is so pigmented, like a little goes a long way. I just like need to dip a little bit, and it's just right, boom, there. And for example, this one, I applied over 5 times and I couldn't get the color I want. Later on you can see in my tutorial. Then I have to combine with this and this, because I was gonna just use this bright color here and this red color here to create the eye look. But because this color is so not pigmented and it's so powdery as well, I just have to use the other two to strengthen it. My eyes pop out more. I feel like it's like half of the colors are nice, but half of the colors are not. And then it costs 33 euros, so you just feel like whether it's worth it. My personal opinion is I don't think it's worth the price, because I could get 2 ColourPop eyeshadow palettes, and you know how much I love ColourPop's eyeshadow palettes. And this quality is definitely can't compare it to ColourPop. It's not a bad palette, it's just not worth the price for me. That's it. Enough negative. And I know you guys all want to see the makeup tutorial already, so if you guys want to see how I create this eye look, then please keep watching. First of all, I'm using a big fluffy brush to get the really nice red color to apply on the outer corner of my eyelid. I have to say this red color is so nice, super easy to be applied and super easy to be blended. I have nothing bad against it. And then I'm taking this delicious coral color to just use as a transition color, like blend out the edges, make sure there's no harsh line. And then I'm using the smaller fluffy brush to add a bit more red color on it to just intensify the eyes. Okay, now let's come to the most annoying part, because I love this bright yellow color so much, but as I said in the intro, it's so hard to apply. If you can see, it doesn't give me the bright yellow intensity as I want. I was a little bit lost in the beginning because I was like, what is happening? And then I have to dip into another shimmery lemon color to just intensify, add a bit more intensity on it. And then in the end, I even give up on the brushes. I have to use my fingers. Oh my god, I'm so excited now when I'm even dubbing this video, but I just like, seriously, it's not working. Also, I have to, you know, add a bit more red color again and also blend out the same time, just repeat the same steps. Of course, I'm still not happy, so I have to dip into another golden, shimmery golden color to still highlight and intensify the inner corner of my eyelid. Sorry for being a little bit frustrated. Now I'm just repeating the same steps as before and trying to keep the color stay on my eyelid, and also packing out more the yellow color in the inner corner of my eyelid. For the lower eyelid, I'm taking that coral color and to apply on the outer corner of my lower eyelid, and then the yellow color on the inner corner of my lower eyelid. And then I'm mixing these two colors to apply on the tear dot. So the eyes are almost done. And then I applied eyeliner and my eyebrows, and I should have applied falsies because I think it should go better with this eye look. Anyway, I used the Maxfactor baked bronzer to bronze my whole face. This used to be my favorite bronzer before, but I just didn't use it for a long time. Okay, for the blush, I was trying to think of a color to go well with this eye look. So I take this orange blush from the E.L.F blush palette in light, but then I still think it's too light, so I mix it with the other coral color blush from a brand called Ruby to just give it a bit more color on the face. I used this baked highlighter from E.L.F. I just recently purchased from Penny's. I really like it. It's super nice and give you a really nice natural sheen on your face. For the lipstick, I'm using the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink, and this one is super long lasting. But after I apply this, I'm thinking maybe I should use nude color is better. I don't know, I just thought this one probably be too bright. And then I'm using my Real Techniques brush, powder brush, to just set my whole face. And I didn't use the setting spray because I forgot. Okay guys, so that completes today's video, and I hope you guys enjoy the makeup tutorial. I really like this eye look personally, even though I had some trouble when I was applying the eyeshadows, but in the end, and the result is satisfying, so I am happy. I hope you guys like this type of eye look as well. And yeah, so that completes today's video. So please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!